Michael J. Dodds, OP, Professor of Philosophy and Theology at the Dominican School of Philosophy and Theology, and member of the core doctoral faculty of the Graduate Theological Union here in Berkeley.
I wonder why the atheist scientists that are publishing so much these days are able to think what they think and say what they say and pretend that they are saying it from a scientific perspective. And what I believe is that they are not doing science at that point, but they are into a kind of ideology of scientism. They have a fundamental mistake of thinking that the method of science, this mathematical method which is so productive, is not just one way to look at the world, but is the only way. And another more serious mistake they make, I think, is to think that beyond the things that this method can think of, there is simply nothing to think of at all. Now, how can they think that? Well, because they've taken their method and turned it into a metaphysics. Instead of saying, I want to look at the world in terms of measurement, and I'll only look at the world in terms of things I can measure, they say only things that I can measure exist. So things that are not measurable cannot have being. And when one makes that move, then one tends to think that God is one of the things that cannot exist. If only what is measurable is real, and only material things are measurable, then God must be unreal, since God is neither material nor measurable. QED. So I think the answer to that approach is to point out that this is not an argument from science, but an argument from an ideology of scientism.
And as to the underlying motivations, what function? What purpose? Why? These appear not to be cared about. Only how is a matter of concern. And even there, such answers as may be presented are irrelevant, or at best non sequiturs. If this is all, there is a great void, a great emptiness.